Hello, Hannah. Welcome back to my channel and another episode of Shundara Creates. But hold up, wait a minute, let me put some boom on it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe so you can join our awesome Shundara Creates family. Make sure you thumbs up this video, Hannah Squad. And in this episode of Shundara Creates, we are testing we're testing dip soaps. Okay, here we go. We're testing dish soaps for no glue slime. So that's what we're gonna do, is we're gonna test what dish soaps, you know what, I'm just say dish detergent. We're gonna test what dish detergents work better in no glue slime to see if they work. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Shundara Creates. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you join us every live Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Saturdays. Our live streams are lit, sometimes a little ghetto, but always lit, free, and fun, and it's a good time. So make sure you guys come and join us live. And I also want to thank you guys so much for sending me packages to my P.O Box. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in our next episode of Shundara Creates. Bye, you guys. So for this one, we will be using egg white. Make sure you get all the egg white inside of your container. And now we're going to test dish soap with it, but make sure there's no egg yolk in your egg white, you guys. I'm really particular on how I do this, so as you guys can see, I'm like no egg white. No egg yolk, you know, and this show's on a budget, so we can't waste any product. We cannot waste a product. So now we're going to use Sun dish soap. This is one of the cheapest dish soaps on the market, you guys. It is very, very cheap. So we're just going to mix it into our egg white until it's combined, and we're pretty much going to see if it makes slime. So right now it is making slime. Of course, it is not your typical glue slime that you would look for, but it is slime. It's a slimy texture. It gets really thick. It doesn't have that much poking grip, I would say, but it's pretty slimy. It is sticky, and it is easy to wash off your hands. And if you get it on the carpet or any place, you don't have to worry about your parents yelling at you unless you don't clean it up, because if you let this sit, it will smell like egg. So it will smell like egg. Now, if you put this in the freezer, it will get frozen. I tried the freezer and I didn't care for it. It's really, really sticky. I'm going to show you a lot of variations you can do. You can play with it in your hand. I wouldn't poke it because it's not really poking worthy. It's just really like gloopy. So this is really, we made gloop, like slimy gloop. So hey, slimy gloop, Sun dish soap does work for this, y'all. I really liked it, but it wasn't my favorite one, I would say, out of the ones I tested. It's just really, really sticky. I just can't with the sticky slime. I'm not a sticky slime girl. Oh, so the next one we're going to do is another dish soap. But first, we got to get the egg out. Look, I almost got egg yolk in it. I almost was devastated, y'all, if I got egg yolk. So now we're going to be using soft soap for this one. So I'm going to just pour as much soft soap as I can. Now, some people say, I know this is hand soap. I know, calm down. So I probably think I used too much. I should have used 2 pumps instead of the whole thing. So if you guys get mad at me, that was probably an error on my end, my bad. Because when I did mix it in, I got sort of like a soupy, this isn't slime at all. This isn't slime. I don't know what this is. This is just a hot mess, and I think I used too much. I'm telling you, I think I used too much. It would have been perfect if I used like 3 pumps. So we're going to put it in the freezer for 5 minutes to see if I can correct my issue, because I'm just a hot mess, y'all. So the next one we're going to do is the egg white, of course, because these are all egg slimes. I wanted to make sure a no glue egg slime. Props to Shundara for the no glue egg slime. Now we're using Dawn. Now I got this at Costco. Y'all know I have an affinity for Costco. So we're using 3 pumps of this. So, or 2. I think that was 2, not 3. Let me know in the comments, was it 3 or 2? And we're going to mix this into its combined. See, I think with the soft soap, I used too much dish. So I think I used too much of it. So that is a tip, you guys. If you use 2 much of it. Just, don't use too much. So I think I used 2 pumps of this, and I'm mixing it in, and now I'm about to see if it will become slime. Look at this. This is the best slime. I was so excited. I literally played with this for like 5 minutes, and I am not a sticky. Look at, oh my God, it is slime. Now, it doesn't have really good poking, but I played with this for 5 minutes. Literally, you guys are going to see me play with this for 5 minutes. This is so sad. It didn't really have great poking, but this is slime. This is what you want your slime to look like, you guys. This is exactly what slime is supposed to look like. I mean, just look how beautiful it is. Isn't it lovely? I tried to poke it too, just to be like, okay, this is really legit, but it didn't poke that well. But this is a wonderful slime. I really enjoyed this one. So I would say Dawn dish soap is the best one on the market. And this one was the professional version of it. You can use any Dawn, and I'm guaranteed it will work because Dawn makes great dish soap. So if you don't have that Costco one, which most of you probably don't, just get you some Dawn, and I think Dawn is the best. Just look at this. And those are little Orbeez, and look how they're sticking to the Orbeez, y'all. And those Orbeez is because, I did a slime ASMR earlier in the week and forgot to clean. So look at those Orbeez. So now we're comparing textures, and I'm showing you the first one and the Dawn dish soap one, and they look so much different. Like, look it. I love the Dawn one. It is amazing. So now I'm going to show you guys the one I kept in the freezer. It was just a mess, but I'm going to show you it, and it didn't work. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Shundara Creates. If you would like me to test more dish soaps with egg slime, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in our next episode of Shundara Creates. Boy, you guys. Side note, I love this slime. I love it.